It's Tuesday, April 1st, current time 11:47 GMT. Jay Misley here with the Daily Forex Trading Outlook. Before I start, let me say one thing, that how we end this week is going to be more important than how we start the week, with the ECB meeting on Thursday, U.S. employment on Friday, and that's going to set the tone into the following week, and whether the euro could gain any legs again, or whether the dollar is going to build momentum on rate hike speculation. One word about that. Yesterday, Yellen only said that something that we've been saying for a long time: recognition that the employment picture is not as rosy as the stats show due to part-time employment. She did mention that people working two jobs and whether they're counted as well, and they said there's still slack in the labor market. So maybe she's looking to backtrack on her other comment about rates rising 6 months after tapering ends, or she is trying to send a signal that we're not in a rush to raise rates, which is what most people expected her to say in the first place, for that perhaps slip of the tongue or whatever. But the point is, the market has gotten a little bit, I guess, a reality check. And it makes the market, very hyper-focused on data, as it's going to be. You look at sterling backed off on the PMI data today. The dollar is going to be highly focused on U.S. data. As for the market, we have a kind of a push and pull day again. The euro trying to push higher, but struggling around 138, which I mentioned yesterday is you got a couple of FIBOs in there, 138.05, which was tested yesterday, 138.10 above it, and the 20-day moving average at 138.30. Path of least resistance has been the yen, and if you take a quick look at the yen, you can see a high or low here. Have to take out 103.76 to propel this higher. I could post a euro-yen chart also, because that's where some of the flows have been coming from. But we'll stick with dollar-yen right now. It's above its key moving averages, 150 20-day. So all getting support, makes logic sense, and that's what I've been saying since weeks ago, and again last week, that the after fiscal year end and repatriation pressures end, market's going to focus on the impact of the consumption tax, which rose April 1st, and whether that's going to eventually lead to BOJ ease. Suggest support on the downside, probably anywhere from 102.50 to 80, but yesterday around 103 held. So you got to bid as long as it trades in 103. So we kind of have this push and pull market right now. You look at the euro, it's 138.05, and the 20-day moving average. You see it's important here, because if it holds, we break the 137.05 level, you can say we're in a down, high, lower high, lower low, lower high. So this is very important here. Although this level here at 138, say 74, 75 or so, is probably the most important level. That's it on the euro. As far as a daily chart goes, the 4-hour, you can see we're still in this range here to that 138.74 level on the 100 period moving average, but we are making higher lows and higher highs, but have to take up 138.05 to build momentum there. Once again, same thing in the 1 hour, except that 138.05 or so is the key level here in this level in the euro. Data today, US ISM PMI is coming out. So you got to watch. That's very highly watched. And tomorrow the ADP report, although it's been unreliable, the market reacts to it. So to sum up, 138 in the euro is going to set its tone. We'll talk about the ECB meeting later on in the week, but it's not a dollar-focused market at the moment. But with non-farm payroll expected to be decent, some saying it could be even. I've seen the forecast for over 200,000, 225, but consensus is slightly below. With the risk of a number on the upside, it should give dollar support this week. But as I said, the key to the ECB meeting and non-farm payroll, and in yen, the market's going to follow that path of least resistance and look to sell yen unless we get back below, say, 102.50, which is really the level there. So good luck, good trading, and we'll speak to you later.